Overlooking the veranda, me and my private dancer. My range like John Stark, she walked through the castle like Sansa. I took major chances to land us in this position.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy P, Ball with P, back at you again with another one, man. The NBA season has officially concluded on Friday. Today is Monday. I'm recording this video. Today, I'm giving y'all my NBA Finals wrap-up, my NBA season wrap-up for the 2017-2018 NBA season. As I said, the NBA Finals is officially over, man. So I'm going to talk about the NBA Finals today and give you a little wrap-up for the NBA season. We are at that time of year, man. For those who don't know, I make NFL and NBA videos. This was my first season doing so for both the NFL and the NBA. I wasn't able to do the entire NFL season. I started like maybe week 4, 6 or something, 7. I think it was week 7 I started NFL. I covered the whole NBA season in my YouTube videos, man. So now we're at that time of year, the shittiest time of the year, man. We don't get football. What are we in June, July, August? We don't get football for another 3 months. I don't even count the preseason. I don't watch the preseason. Don't care about the preseason. So we're at that dreadful time of year, ladies and gentlemen, where we don't have the good sports, at least in my opinion, for the next 3 to 4 months. But like I said, man, I'm going to talk about the NBA Finals, man. That concluded on Friday night, man. It came and it went, honestly. It was a short NBA Finals, as we all know. I'm going to talk about the Finals. I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's Monday, the game. Game was on Friday. Pretty sure everybody's talked about this a million times. But I'm going to give y'all my hot takes on the NBA Finals. My last video was my NBA Finals preview, so I promised I would have a wrap-up of the NBA Finals, which you're watching now. So, like I said, a lot of stuff people, of course, y'all already talked about. I'm going to give y'all my hot takes on a lot of things. So, let's get into it, man. The NBA Finals, Part 4 of the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Game 1 took place in Oakland. And Game 1, I'm going to say the Cavs, they played very well the entire game. I was honestly very surprised on how well they played. They stayed in the game the entire game. Let's just go ahead and fast forward to the nitty-gritty, man. Fast forward to the end of the fourth quarter. The Cavs are up 2 with 36 seconds left. Kevin Durant, he drives on LeBron James. LeBron takes a hard hit from Kevin Durant. He goes to the ground. An offensive foul is called on Kevin Durant. LeBron clearly outside of the restricted area. He was shifting to his right a little bit. He was moving a little bit, but an offensive foul was called, people. Offensive foul was called, ladies and gentlemen. One ref called offensive foul. The other ref had to look he had to look to another ref to get the call. They went to the replay booth. They actually reviewed. It's the last minute of the game. They went to the replay booth. They reviewed the offensive foul. They changed it to a blocking foul on LeBron James. So Golden State, they get possession. Tie game. 104-104 at that point after that call. A very questionable call. Of course, I'm pretty sure everybody's talked about this already. Very questionable call. Fast forward to 23.5 seconds remaining after that play. Golden State, they're up 107-106. The Cavs inbound the ball. 23.5 seconds left. Cavs inbound the ball. George Hill takes up the floor for the Cavs. He gives it to LeBron. LeBron James gets doubled. He gives it right back to George Hill. He gets out of that double team. George Hill gives it right back to LeBron James. Now, this is where I had questions. LeBron got the ball back with 10 seconds left. George Hill cuts to the basket. He is pulled by Klay Thompson. LeBron tries to give it to George Hill. He's pulled by Klay Thompson. They call a foul on Klay Thompson because he clearly held George Hill. Now, everybody is talking about the plays that happened after this. But my question to everybody is, why did LeBron James pass the ball to George Hill? My last video, my NBA Finals preview, I told y'all I was rooting for LeBron. I picked the Warriors, I picked the Warriors to win this series in 5 games. I told y'all I wanted the Cavaliers to win this game because I was rooting for this man, LeBron James. But that moment right there, now like I said, I know everybody's talking about everything that happened after this, but that moment right there, 10 seconds left in the game. Tied. You're down 1. Not even tied game. You're down 1. 10 seconds left in the game. You give up the ball to George Hill. I don't care if George Hill would have been open on that cut. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't give a damn. You are LeBron James. You are the star of your team. You are the superstar of this franchise. You gave the ball up with the last shot on the line to George Hill. Now let's just fast forward. Let's just go ahead and fast. That's all I'm gonna say. You get the ball to. I'm not trusting George Hill with the last shot in the game. I don't care if Klay Thompson didn't even grab him. If George Hill gets the ball under the basket, you think I'm finna trust George Hill? Even with a taller, bigger Klay Thompson, you think I'm finna trust George Hill with the last shot? Anyway, so George Hill gets fouled by Klay Thompson. George Hill goes to the line. This is where all the crazy shit begins. George Hill goes to the line. He makes the first free throw. The game is now tied at 107. Now, of course, we all know what happened with J.R. Smith, so let me just go ahead and say this now before I get to that. If you look at when George Hill makes the free throw and ties the game, what does J.R. Smith do? I'm gonna put the video in. What does J.R. Smith do? He high fives George Hill, and if you look at J.R. Smith, the score is all around the stadium. You know the little ring around the stadium. You know how they have the score in the middle, the little ring that goes around, and the what? You know what I'm talking about. The score is around the stadium. The score is on the jumbotron. If you look at him after he high fives George Hill, he appears to be looking somewhere down into the ring. I'm pretty sure he sees the score. I am 90% sure J.R. Smith sees the score. And this is after George Hill makes the free throw. I'm 90% sure J.R. Smith saw that it said 107, 107. I'm about 90% sure he saw that. He is looking in the arena. He's looking out in the arena. I know he can see the score. I know this man can see the score. Anyways, George Hill makes the first. Like I said, man, I don't know what J.R. Smith was thinking. George Hill misses the second free throw, of course. J.R. Smith gets the rebound. He runs out past the three-point line. LeBron tries to call timeout. I don't know if anybody's seen this. I don't know if y'all seen the replay. I don't even know if I'm going to have the video. LeBron tries to call a timeout. Nobody sees him. Because I think the refs are paying attention to J.R. Smith because they probably wonder what the hell he's doing. Gets the rebound. It's a tie game. We all know. Clock runs out. He tries to give it to George Hill. George Hill gets blocked. Time expires. Regulation ends. JR, what the hell you doing? I couldn't believe it. I'm pretty sure all y'all watching this couldn't believe it. If you're a Cavs fan, if you're a Golden State fan, you probably jumping for joy. I couldn't believe this. J.R. Smith, what the hell you doing? You try to get the ball to George Hill once you realize LeBron is yelling at you, saying, what the hell are you doing? Regulation ends. This is probably one of the biggest mistakes in basketball history. You could say that the Chris Webber timeout for who? Michigan against in the national championship game. You could say that was bigger. But J.R. Smith, you blew it, bro. You blew it. I was in shock. I was in disgust. It's inexcusable. So inexcusable. And like I said, it's so confusing because I know he saw the score. I'm about 90% sure once George Hill hit that free throw, J.R. Smith saw the score. Now, at the end of regulation, after that, LeBron was wide open for a three when J.R. Smith got the rebound. Everybody's all cluttered in the paint once J.R. Smith gets the rebound. LeBron is past the three-point line. He's wide the hell open. If J.R. Smith gets the rebound and he knows what the hell's going on, he can easily get that ball to LeBron James. LeBron James takes a three. And it's a win. And it's a win-win situation because it's a tie game. Say LeBron hits the game-winning three, game goes to the Cavs. You had about maybe 3 or 4 seconds left after he got the rebound. Say he passed it to LeBron. Say LeBron hits the game-winning three, Cavs win, great. Even if he misses, still go to overtime. But J.R. Smith, you blew it, man. Now LeBron's reaction to J.R. Smith was heartbreaking and funny at the same time. I'm gonna put the video in, man. See his reaction. He's looking at JR like, what are you doing? J.R. Smith clearly says to him in another view, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it. He clearly said to LeBron, I thought we were up. After the game, he told reporters that he knew the score. He says that after the game, which don't make sense. So we clearly see that you tell LeBron that you thought that the Cavs were up. And then after the reporters, he's like, oh no, I knew the game was tied. So JR, you lied. I don't know if you smoked before the game. I don't know if you were drunk and high. JR, I don't know what you were doing, brother. I don't know what this. Inexcusable. That's all I know. Like I said, LeBron's reaction, it's funny but heartbreaking at the same time, man. I felt so bad for this man. So many things could have went differently for the Cavs. The officiating was very questionable in the last 2 minutes of the game. They overturned that charge and turned it into a blocking foul. There was several fouls that weren't called. LeBron passes up the last shot to George Hill, which nobody's talking about. I haven't seen anybody question that except me. George Hill misses the free throw to take the lead. J.R. Smith, like I said, one of the biggest mistakes in sports history, let alone basketball history, sports history. Again, LeBron was wide open at the top of the three-point line. Make a miss, you're okay. Game went to overtime, man. Honestly, that was it. And after game 2, a reaction from the bench at the end of regulation was released. I'm going to put it right here, man. And I don't know how a lot of y'all took it, but to me, man, I'm going to just say it, bro. It's poor leadership by LeBron James. Absolutely poor leadership by LeBron James. You can see Tyronn Lue going over to the bench. LeBron is asking him if they had a timeout. Once when JR got that rebound, Tyronn Lue, I guess he tells him that they have a timeout, which is confusion to me as well because, like I said, LeBron was trying to call timeout. So why are you asking Ty Lue if you had a timeout? If you were trying to call timeout when JR was running with the basketball. So why are you acting so shocked that you had when he told you had a timeout? You obviously had to know because you tried to call timeout, LeBron. I'm not sure if anybody noticed that either. He's asking, we had a timeout to Tyronn Lue. You tried to call timeout when JR had the ball, LeBron. And honestly, like I said, man, this is just poor leadership by LeBron James. The way he reacted, LeBron, you're the star of the team. Kyle Korver, Jeff Green, J.R. Smith, George Hill, they're all looking at you, towards you at the end of this game. They see you down with your head down all like this, shaking your head. What you think they gonna do? You're the leader of the team. The leader go down, yo, we all going down, especially you, the load that you carry for the team, LeBron. That was poor leadership, man. In my opinion, that was terrible leadership. Poor leadership by LeBron James, man. That was absolutely terrible. And honestly, that did it. Forget George Hill's missed free. And George Hill would you can blame so many different things for the end of this game 1. George Hill, man, the missed free throw. I mean, yeah. Say he makes it, the Cavs go up 1. The whole J.R. Smith thing doesn't even happen. Say the Cavs go up 1. The Golden State Warriors had a timeout. They would have called a timeout. They had about 4 seconds left to shoot the ball. Ain't no telling what would have happened. Somebody could have made a game-winning shot. There's so many different ways it could have gone. But, man, LeBron, it was poor leadership. In that situation, I don't know why you're asking about a timeout when you tried to call timeout. You got to pick your teammates up in that situation, LeBron James. You fucked that one up. I'm sorry. You fucked that one up. The game was over at that point to me. Like I said, that was it, man. Poor leadership. Game went to overtime. Golden State Warriors, they ended up winning 124-114. And LeBron, he ended with 51, 8-8. 51 points in the game with a loss. With an L in game 1. First player to score 50 or more points in the NBA Finals and lose. That goes to LeBron James. Like I said, man, poor leadership. In fact, let's go to game 2, man, because I spent about 10 minutes talking about game 1. Let's go to game 2, man. Stephen Curry goes off, man. NBA Finals, NBA Finals record, I should say. 9 3-pointers made. Freaking alien, bro. Steph Curry, there was about 2 to 3 very difficult shots he made that were insane. Curry is the greatest shooter in NBA history. I don't care who you name. Is already said and done. He's the greatest shooter in NBA history. Like I said, 9 3-pointers made. I think he ended the game with 36 points. Golden State went on to win game 2, 122-103. So the Cavs are down 0-2, going back to Cleveland again. So I had a lot of hope for them going back to Cleveland going back to Cleveland the next 2 games. Down 0-2. I had a lot of hope for Cleveland, man. But they just honestly, they just never recovered from game 1. They never recovered. Fast forward to game 3, man. Fourth quarter, it was back and forth pretty much the entire game. But it was all about Kevin Durant, man. Kevin Durant had 43 points and 13 rebounds. Under a minute left in the game, the Warriors were up 3. Kevin Durant, 5 seconds left on the shot clock, hits a dagger 3-pointer from the same spot in the NBA Finals last year in Cleveland. Same game. Game 3 last year, game 3 this year. Same spot. He was a little deeper this year. Dagger 3, man. The Warriors took a 6-point lead. 50 seconds left in the game. It was about the same amount of time as last year too, man. 6-point lead, 50 seconds left. That pretty much ended it, man. Golden State, they won Game 3, 110-102, and they go up 3-0 on Cleveland for back-to-back years. And honestly, we all know what 3-0 means in the NBA. No team has ever come back in a series from down 3-0, man. Cleveland, they came back from down 3-1. That was 2 years ago. But they were down 2-1 before that. So 3-0, man, you already know what that means, man. Let's just go ahead and fast forward to Game 4. And I'm so dead, man, because I'm so dead because I wanted LeBron to get it so bad, bro. But I'm gonna keep it real with LeBron. I'm gonna talk about more LeBron later. I'm gonna keep it real. But I apologize if I sound so dead. I'm not even a Cavs fan. I'm a Miami Heat fan. I just wanted LeBron to get this so bad. I'm not surprised Golden State took it. Like I said, I picked them in 5. But fast forward to Game 4, like I said, man, pretty much a blowout. It was close up until the second half, I should say. It wasn't a blowout the whole game. Golden State, they go on to win Game 4, 108-88. LeBron James, he checked out of the game with 4 minutes still left in the game because they were getting their ass drilled. And Golden State, man, they go on to win back-to-back titles. 3 in the last 4 seasons, man. It honestly could have been 4 straight because Cleveland had no business coming back from 3-1. Golden State should not allow that to happen. If Draymond Green wouldn't have got suspended in those finals 2 years ago, this probably would have happened. Golden State, they should be 4 straight winners in the NBA Finals, if you ask me. Congrats to the Golden State Warriors, man. Hell of a job, man. Hell of a season. Kevin Durant named the NBA Finals MVP for the 2nd straight year. He is the 6th player in NBA history to do that. Kevin Durant now joins Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James as the only 6 players in NBA history to win back-to-back Finals MVP awards. Like I said, man, congrats to the Golden State Warriors, bro. This really wasn't a surprise to me, man. Sad to see, man. Sad to see. Kevin Durant, man, he averaged 29, 11, and 7. And I see a lot of people talking about Stephen Curry should have got Finals MVP. I actually said the same thing at first, and I think it's just because the way Curry was shooting the lights off. Like I said, Game 2, he hit 9 threes. But if you look at the stats, Kevin Durant deserved the MVP award. Like I said, he averaged 29, 11, and 7. He shot 52% from the field, 41% from 3. Curry averaged 28, 7, and 6. Curry only shot 40% from the field. Not a lot of people realize that. Curry only shot 40% from the field in this series compared to Kevin Durant's 56%. Curry shot better than KD from 3. He shot 43% from 3. KD deserved the Finals MVP, man. And what can I say, man? The Golden State Warriors team dynasty started, man. A dynasty started. A lot of people, everybody's saying Durant ruined the NBA by joining this Golden State Warriors, man. But 3 finals in 4 years, it's hard to do nonetheless. It's hard to do, man. Kudos to Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr he's done an excellent job ever since he became the Warriors head coach. Stephen Curry has 3 rings in the LeBron era. I don't think nobody is thinking about that. Stephen Curry has 3 rings in the LeBron James era. That is crazy to me. This man already has 3 rings in 4 seasons. In the past 4 seasons. He's got 3 rings, bro. He already got as many rings as LeBron and D-Wade. Kevin Durant, 2 rings. Regardless of what anybody says about Kevin Durant, man, I was mad when he joined the Warriors too. I'm not going to lie. Regardless of what anybody wants to say about the man, he was a huge part of these last 2 finals for the Golden State Warriors, man. He definitely deserved both finals MVPs the last 2 seasons. The man's got 2 rings. Regardless if you're mad at him, it's not like he joined the Warriors and just sat there and didn't do anything. The man did his thing these last 2 finals, especially this year, man. So, like I said, man, congrats to the Golden State Warriors. My preseason predictions for this season were absolutely correct. I showed them in my last video. My conference finals were correct in my preseason predictions. I said the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtics, Cleveland Cavaliers. That was correct. My finals prediction was correct in the preseason. I said a rematch for the 4th time before the season started between the Warriors and the Cavs. That's what we got, of course. And my finals winner was correct for our preseason and my last video. I picked the Golden State Warriors to win the NBA Finals before the season started in my preseason video. I picked them last week to win in 5, like I said. I think I said it about 2 or 3 times earlier. I'm not really surprised, like I said, man. This team, they're too deadly. Great defense, great three-point shooters, greatest three-point shooter in NBA history, top 2 player in the NBA right now, and Kevin Durant. Klay Thompson is probably the top 3 three-point shooter in the league right now. Draymond Green, Defensive Player of the Year. Not a surprise, man. I didn't think the Cavs would get swept. I did think they would win at least one game. Like I said, man, I'm absolutely shocked they got swept. Game 1, I picked the Cavs. Game 2, I was like, oh, Cavs, they going to take it because of that shit they did in Game 1. They lost. Game 3, I'm like, no, they're not going down. They're not finna go down 3-0. They at home. They gonna win. They went down 3-0. After the Warriors were up 3-0, I was like, it's over, bro. Of course, nobody's coming back from 3-0. I wasn't even picking the games no more. I'm like, it's over, man. LeBron James, man, averaged 34, 10, and 9 in this year's finals. He gave it his all. He ended up with a bloody eye socket, man. Draymond Green hit him in the face. Ended up with a bloody eye, man. Yeah, he looked like that the entire series. LeBron swept in the finals for the second time in his career. He got swept in his first NBA finals by the San Antonio Spurs, of course. And he is now 3-6 in the NBA finals, folks. And I'm so sorry I sound so dead right now. I feel I feel so. If y'all watch my videos, y'all know I'm a little more hyped than this. I feel so bad for this, man. And I hate this time of year because I'm not going to get sports for sports I watch at least for the next 3 months. So I'm kind of down about that. But bro, 3-6 in the finals, man. Like I said, I was rooting for him. I told y'all, man, my heart wanted LeBron to win in the last video. My heart wanted LeBron. My mind said the Warriors. I feel like if the Cavs would have stole Game 1 in Oakland, the entire series would have changed. That's what kills me the most. Because if they would have got that Game 1, like I said earlier, so many things could have went differently. George Hill's free throw. LeBron was wide open. If J.R. Smith, if you're paying attention, you could have gave the man an open 3. LeBron, your leadership was terrible, bro. Your whole reaction, that was terrible. And then got the nerve to say when reporters asked him about it, does he care about what people think? And LeBron said, no, I don't care what people think. I get criticism all the time. You must have lost your damn mind. You need to care. You should care. You're the leader of the team. I just think LeBron is absolutely done with the Cavaliers, man. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm venting right now, man. But it just would have been a completely different series had Game 1 when it went to the Cavs. And this is really what I want to talk about because this is where things got funny. This is where shit got funny. At the end of Game 4, like I said, LeBron James checked out early. He didn't even stay on the floor when the clock hit 0. He checked out and went to the locker room once the clock hit 0. Didn't even say, I think he said congrats to all the players when he checked out. But at the end of Game 1, this man want to go to the podium with a cast on and say this right here.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. LeBron, we're just learning about your hand injury, and we can obviously see the brace. Can you take us through what happened and if it caused you any problems over the final 3 games?
What happened? Self-inflicted. Post-game after Game 1. Very emotional. For a lot of different reasons. Understanding how important a Game 1 is on the road for our ball club. What would that done for us? The way we played, the calls that was made throughout the course of that game. I had emotions on, the game was taken away from us. I had emotions of you just don't get an opportunity like this on the road versus Golden State to be able to get a Game 1. And, I let the emotions get the best of me and pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand. So that's what it is.
And then
dream about that dream, and you put everything in you can to guys like this brace, huh? Guys like this, this cast, huh? You want me to sit right here for it? I don't even know where I was, Rach.
Are you serious? Now I know a lot of people got a lot of mixed opinions on this, but I was absolutely disgusted. To me, let me say this, people. And then after that, because I got the news to my phone, this breaking news right here. LeBron James has been playing with a significant right hand injury that he suffered punching a blackboard after Game 1 via Brian Windhorst. I saw that and I said, oh, so this is what we going to do now. And like I said, I was rooting for LeBron. I said, so this is what we going to do now. This is what we going to do. And then I saw what I just put. I saw the post game afterwards. I said, you got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. This is hands down the lamest. I tweeted it, I put it on Instagram. I said this is the lamest thing I have seen from a superstar since KD joined the Warriors. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. In my opinion, this is the lamest. Don't try to say that you hurt now. You want to wait till after the game is over to put a cast on. You ain't want to wear a cast after any game, after game 1, 2, and 3. You ain't want to wear a cast. You ain't want to wear nothing. You ain't want to say nothing. And at first I thought it was a lie, but then I saw the picture right here that was posted of the swelling that he had in one of the games. I'm not sure which game it was. You could clearly see that there's swelling in his hand. So obviously it was true. But LeBron, you didn't say it before. Why say it now? That was absolutely lame to me. To me, LeBron James knows he's going to get all the headlines. I feel like LeBron James was upset that he lost his finals. He got swept. He wanted to steal the headlines from the Golden State Warriors, which I feel like was absolutely... There's so many things that went on in my mind about this LeBron. It's just ridiculous, bro. That was lame. That was lame as hell. That was lame as hell. If you didn't say nothing about it before, why are you saying something about it now? This should have just been kept to yourself. You should have said nothing. I'm absolutely disgusted with LeBron with that whole thing. The reaction he had on the bench. This shit right here, it's inexcusable, bro. It's inexcusable. I know you gave your all. I know you upset. And then you got the nerve to be laughing in the post game with the reporters. Y'all seem to like this cast, huh? It's not funny. It's not even funny. You just got swept in the finals for the second time of your career. It's not funny. It's really not funny at all. That's just my opinion, bro. Leadership, trying to steal headlines, that did it for me. Lame. Disappointed. You walked off the floor before the game was over. LeBron, come on, bro. Michael Jordan, I got a video out of the whole Michael Jordan and LeBron James debate. The Michael Jordan and LeBron James debate is over, people. I'm sorry. I said it too. I said it all season long, man. I said LeBron is the greatest player in NBA history. I don't care what nobody says based off the stats, the things he's doing in his 15th season. It's over, man. 3-6 in the finals compared to 6-0. What you showed me, LeBron, you passed up the last shot that George Hill should in Game 1. Your leadership, this whole hand thing, you played it poorly, in my opinion. The debate is over, folks. Michael Jordan is the greatest player in NBA history. I apologize for saying this before, that LeBron is the greatest of all time. The debate is over, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. And now, man, because I'm rambling at this point now, the LeBron James sweepstakes begins. I've been saying it since the season started. I think LeBron needs to stay in Cleveland no matter what happens this year. That man is gone. He's out of there. He said it. He said it in the post game. They asked him about if this is his last game with Cleveland. He said he had no idea. Oh, that nigga knows. He knows. He's gone. He's out of there. He is not staying. So LeBron James sweepstakes has begun, ladies and gentlemen. Free agency, I think, is going to begin on July 1st. It's been reported today that LeBron James' son, LeBron James Jr., they're saying that he is committed to a LA high school team. That he's gonna go to a school in LA. Some people saying that it's not true. An official from the school is saying that they have not heard anything. No telling if it's true or not. If it is true and LeBron James Jr. is going to high school in LA next year, could LeBron James be held into the LA Lakers? Who knows? We'll see what happens, man. There are 7 teams, according to Stephen A. Smith, that LeBron James is going to have conversations this summer. I got the picture here. Stephen A. Smith posted this himself. Cavaliers, Golden State Warriors, which I feel like is crazy. Let LeBron James join the Warriors. I'm never watching basketball again. I guarantee you that. Let LeBron James do something stupid like that. 76ers, Boston Celtics, Houston Rockets, LA Lakers, Miami Heat. To me, I feel like if he does leave, I think he should stay. If he does leave, I think Houston Rockets, if he wants to win a championship next year. Houston Rockets makes the most sense. I would welcome him back to Miami with open arms. I was pissed when he left Miami, when he left us after we lost to the Spurs in that 4th season that he was there. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, man. Like I said, man, this was my first season covering NBA and NFL on my YouTube channel, man. Everybody that's been watching me, I completely appreciate it, man. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. If you made it this far in this video, because this is going to be my longest video. If you made it this far, man, I appreciate you. I got love for you, man. Season's over, man. It was a long season. I guess congratulations to myself for making it the first 2 seasons that I started doing this, man. Like I said, again, I appreciate each and every single one of you for watching. I'll have a free agency video coming soon. Like I said, NBA free agency. I definitely believe it is July 1st. That's going to start. NBA awards come on June 25th, man. MVP award, Defensive Player of the Year, Coach of the Year. All those great awards are going to be announced. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at @BallWithP. When the NBA awards come, I'll be posting. I post daily updates around the league, around both leagues, NFL and NBA. Follow me at @BallWithP. It's going to come up at the end of this video, man. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Like I said, man, if you made it this far, I fucked with you, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. It's a sad time of year for me, man. I know it's late, too. It's going on 12 a.m. now, too. I'm recording this video. So appreciate you watching, man. Hit that subscribe button again. Hit that like button. It's your boy P. I'll see y'all next time, man. Thank y'all for a successful season. Thank you for all my subscribers. I got more coming my way. Coming your way, I should say. Thank you for watching, man. I'll see y'all next time.
Matter of fact, this shit is really ill. But I wouldn't choose another lifestyle still. Paddle shift to F1 gear.